Now to the most pressing issue in this election year. In the latest jobs report, 163,000 jobs were added in July. That's the most since February, but it didn't help the unemployment rate, which ticked up to 8.3%. The jobless rate has now been stuck above 8% for 42 consecutive months and 3.5 years.
And the candidates wasted no time putting their special spin on the numbers.
The official unemployment number, 8.3%. That's the longest period of time, 42 months. The longest period of time we've had unemployment above 8% in American history since this has been recorded. This is an extraordinary record of failure.
We haven't had to come back from an economic crisis this deep or this painful since the 1930s. But we also knew that if we were persistent, if we kept at it and kept working, that we'd gradually get to where we need to be.
And joining us now is Jack Otter. He is executive editor for CBSMoneyWatch.com. It is great, as always, to have you with us.
Thanks. Great to be here.
They wasted no time making this political, Jack.
They jumped right on it. And it's amazing how you can parse the numbers. The unemployment rate was just above 8.2% last time. It was 8.217. It went up to 8.254. That means you round it up to 8.3. Boom. They pounced on it.
Yeah,
Rounding error.
Right. Yeah, we had 3 months of sluggish hiring, but the most jobs were created since February. Is this a new trend that we're looking at here?
Well, we can only hope so. I mean, the market was expecting 100,000, and since the market moves on expectations more than really the reality, it was priced for 100. We got 163. We saw a great rally, but that doesn't mean that this is great news. I mean, this is better than worse, but it's still tepid job growth. It's not nearly what we need to get out of the Great Recession.
Right. Just to keep up with population growth, you need at least
150,000
jobs a month. For those people who are long-term unemployed in this country, the 5.2 million, 40% of the population who has been unemployed for more than 6 months. What can they expect down the road?
Well, it has ticked down slightly. Last month it was 5.4% for those long-term unemployed. But this could be the worst legacy of the recession, because the longer you're out of work, the harder it is to get a new job. It can actually affect more than one generation, and it's possible that many of these people literally will never enter the workforce again. They'll retire early.
In nearly 90% of the big cities in this country, you've got universities there. Kids are graduating from school, also included in that unemployment rate. Is this a trend that we're also going to see there for some months to come?
Well, certainly for right now. By some estimates, 50% of recent graduates are either unemployed or employed in a job that doesn't even require a degree. So it's bad. I would say, however, that at that age, at that job level, things can move quickly. It took me a long time to get my first job.
And look where you are now, Jack
Been
Otter.
employed since. Well, you're too kind. But it's true that things do move quickly, so they need to keep at it. And the one crucial thing is no one should be discouraged from getting a college degree. When you look at the bigger picture of all ages, the unemployment rate among college graduates, 4.2%. In other words, full employment, there is no crisis. The entire jobs crisis is with people who lack a college degree.
Which brings up that whole discussion about education. Jack Otter joining us this morning. Jack, thank you so much.
Great to be with you.